All right, let's jump into this deep dive. I am so ready to get into this list. The top 100 modern coins. We're talking all those cool US coins, but just the ones minted after 1964, the year they ditched silver coinage. And we've got the best guide for this treasure hunt, the expertise of PCGS, the absolute authority when it comes to coin grading.
You might be surprised how many valuable coins are just hiding in plain sight. We're going to uncover some seriously rare finds, some controversial pieces, maybe even some unexpected treasures you could find just digging around your pocket change.
I'm already digging through my wallet, so where do we even start with a list this epic?
Okay, to really get the value of these modern coins, you got to understand the historical context. 1964 wasn't just another year, it was a major turning point. They shifted from silver to those copper nickel clad coins, created a whole new game for collectors.
So it's not just about how old the coin is, it's about the materials and the whole era.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that brings us to our first coin, a total legend that's #1 on the list, the 1964 D peace dollar. This coin officially shouldn't even exist.
Wait, what? A coin that shouldn't exist? Now you've really got me hooked.
Okay, so the peace dollar was designed to, commemorate the end of World War I. The last time they minted it was 1935. But, and here's where it gets crazy, rumors persist of a 1964 D peace dollar struck at the Denver Mint. PCGS, they list the mintage as 0. But the numismatic world is buzzing, lots of speculation.
Are we talking like trial strikes, secret government stash? Give me the details.
Some people think they struck a few trial pieces. Others say maybe a small batch was minted for a special presentation set. The mystery just makes it even cooler. Imagine if one just popped up. Instant legend.
Okay, now I'm picturing myself hitting all the garage sales, digging through dusty boxes, hoping to find that 1 in a million coin. This is already way more exciting than I expected.
That's the magic of coin collecting. Never know what you'll find. Okay, let's jump to a coin that shows how one tiny error can mean a fortune. The 1975 No S Roosevelt dime.
No S. Does that mean what I think it means?
You got it. This dime, it was supposed to be struck with an S to show it was from the San Francisco Mint, especially for proof coins. Those ones with that mirror-like finish collectors love. But a few slip through. Without the S, that makes them incredibly rare.
So we're talking a proof coin made for collectors, and it accidentally became even more special.
Exactly. And get this, one of those dimes recently sold. $350,000. That missing S turned it from pocket change into life-changing money.
Okay, I am checking every dime I see from now on. This is getting serious. What's next on this wild ride?
All right, next up is a coin that kind of bends the rules. The 1974 aluminum Lincoln cent.
An aluminum penny. What's the story there?
So in 1974, copper prices were going crazy. So the U.S. Mint, they experimented with aluminum pennies. They actually produced 1.5 million of them. But they scrapped the idea in the end.
So we almost had shiny silver pennies instead of our regular copper one.
We were so close. But here's where it gets tricky. A single 1974 aluminum cent. It survived somehow. The government says it's theirs. So owning it is, well, legally kind of murky.
Wait, so if I found this coin, I'd be in trouble?
It's not super clear. Some say it's a national treasure, belongs in a museum. Others say the finder gets to keep it. It's a debate that's still going strong.
This is better than a courtroom drama. Okay, let's talk about a coin that's pure thrill of the hunt. The 1976 No S Eisenhower dollar.
This coin, it wasn't meant to be out in the world. It was for a proof set, but somehow it got mixed in with the regular Eisenhower dollars. Someone found it in a department store change dispenser. Can you imagine?
Wait, someone actually got this super rare coin as change?
Yep. Talk about right place, right time. It's a perfect example of how coin collecting is a real treasure hunt. You just never know where that valuable find is going to turn up.
I am ready to raid my piggy bank. Okay, let's blast off with a coin that's literally out of this world. The 2000 W22 karat gold Sacagawea dollar.
This isn't your average Sacagawea dollar, okay, to celebrate the new millennium. And the launch of this new coin design, they struck a dozen 22 karat gold versions at the West Point Mint. And get this, they sent them into space.
You're telling me there are space-traveling gold coins? Seriously?
Seriously. These golden ambassadors orbited the Earth aboard the space shuttle, a symbol of, human achievement and exploration, soaring into the new millennium.
That is so cool. So where are they now? Floating around in zero gravity.
After their trip among the stars, they came back to Earth safely. Now they're locked up tight in Fort Knox, guarded with America's greatest treasures. Talk about a coin with an epic backstory.
The stories those coins could tell. Okay, we've had phantom coins missing mint marks, space travel, What else does this list have in store?
Coming up, we'll dive into the weird world of mule coins,
Hmm.
where minting errors create these fascinating, valuable hybrids. Buckle up, this is where things get strange. All right, welcome back to our coin adventure. We've seen some really remarkable coins, but this top 100 modern coins list, it's just full of surprises. Get ready, we're going into the world of mule coins, where minting mishaps create these fascinating rarities.
Mule coins. Sounds more like something you'd find on a farm, not in a coin collection. What are we talking about here?
Imagine a coin, but it's struck with dies that were never meant to be together. Like, say, a Sacagawea dollar, but on the back, instead of the eagle, you've got the image from a quarter, like a numismatic Frankenstein.
Okay, that is cool. So are these mules on purpose, or are they just happy little accidents?
Definitely accidents, they happen when the minting process goes a little crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And because they're so unusual, they're super valuable to collectors.
I bet. So which mule coin made it onto this list?
Number 6 is the 2000 Sacagawea $quarter mule. Picture this. You've got your Sacagawea dollar, but on the back, instead of that soaring eagle, you've got the quarter design. It's a weird combo, but definitely eye-catching.
I'm trying to picture that. How many of these Sacagawea quarter mules are even out there?
Only about 11 are known, and get this, most of them are owned by one person. Talk about a lucky find. This person hit the numismatic jackpot.
Wow, that kind of luck makes you want to check every coin roll, right? Okay, let's move on to a coin that a lot of people might actually have come across. The 1969 S double die Lincoln cent.
Ah, this is a classic. It shows how even the tiniest minting error can make a coin really valuable. Double dies happen when a die gets struck more than once, leaves a slightly off-center impression.
So it's like a double vision penny. I've definitely seen coins where the letters look blurry. Is that what we're talking about?
You got it. And the 1969 S double die, it's extra desirable. Because the doubling is so obvious, especially on the date and the lettering, only about 35 are known to exist, so it's a real prize for Lincoln cent collectors.
I'm starting to get why people love these error coins. It's like finding a tiny piece of history that's a little bit off, a unique thing frozen in metal.
You nailed it. Error coins, they give us a peek into those little imperfections in the minting process. That's what makes them so interesting to collectors. Okay, let's go back to missing mint marks. The 1968 No S Roosevelt dime.
Feels like those missing S mint marks are a theme on this list. What's up with this dime?
Like those other No S coins, this 1968 dime was supposed to have the S from the San Francisco Mint, but something went wrong and some got struck without it. Instant rarities.
I see why collectors love those missing mint marks, like a secret code.
You could say that. It adds a bit of mystery, makes the coin more exclusive. The 1968 No S Roosevelt dime, it's part of a very select group. Modern proof coins without a mint mark, a real target for collectors looking for those special finds.
Amazing how one missing letter can make a coin so much more valuable. Speaking of missing S's, this next coin is the ultimate, the 1990 No S Lincoln cent.
This one is truly unique. It's the only No S proof coin in the whole Lincoln cent series. Makes it a standout error, a must-have for serious Lincoln cent collectors.
So anyone with a 1990 proof set, you better check it closely. Okay, this next one sounds like time travel. The 1992 Close AM Lincoln cent.
Ah, yes, the time traveler. This coin, it has a design element that wasn't supposed to appear until the next year, like a sneak peek into the future of Lincoln cent designs.
Now I'm curious, what is this futuristic design we're talking about?
It's all about the placement of the designer's initials, AM, for Victor David Brenner, on the back. In the 1992 Close AM variety, these initials are closer to the Lincoln Memorial than they should be.
So a tiny difference that only the most dedicated collectors would notice.
You got it. Only about 10 examples are known. A scarce and valuable find for those who appreciate the fine points of coin design.
Did this time-traveling design only happen at one mint?
Actually, coin number 12 on the list is the 1992 D Close AM Lincoln cent from the Denver Mint. So both mints jumped the gun on this design.
It seems like even the U.S. Mint isn't perfect. Let's move on to a modern classic, the 1995 W Silver Eagle.
Ah, the Silver Eagle, a favorite among bullion and coin collectors. These beautiful silver coins, they started in 1986. They've got Adolph A. Weinman's Walking Liberty on one side and a heraldic eagle on the other.
I've seen those. They're gorgeous. What's special about the 1995 W version?
The 1995 W Silver Eagle is the first one to have the W mint mark. Shows it was struck at the West Point Mint.
I've always wondered why certain mint marks make coins more valuable. What's so special about a W?
Good question. The West Point mints, they mostly do bullion coins and commemorative stuff. So when a coin like the Silver Eagle, usually made at other mints, gets a W mint mark, it becomes instantly more rare and desirable for collectors.
It's like a mark of exclusivity sets it apart.
You got it. And the 1995 W Silver Eagle, it's even more desirable because they didn't make many. Only 30,125 improved quality. A key date for Silver Eagle collectors.
Now we're talking serious rarity. Okay, these next coins sound like they're from a secret vault. The 2007 W Statue of Liberty coins with the Frosted Freedom inscription.
These coins are shrouded in mystery. The 2007 W $100, $50, and $25 Statue of Liberty coins with the Frosted Freedom, they're incredibly rare, never meant for the public.
Wait, if they weren't meant to be released, how do they even exist? And what's the deal with the frosted inscription?
$1 million question. These coins, they have this unique frosted finish on the word freedom on the edge. Totally different from the regular Statue of Liberty coins. The frosting, it creates this contrast, really striking and incredibly rare.
So it's like a secret design element.
Exactly. And get this, only one of each is known to exist. They could be unique. It's a total numismatic enigma.
A potentially unique $100 coin. Now that's a treasure. Any theories on how they came to be?
Nobody knows for sure how they were made or released. Some say they were experiments or maybe part of a special presentation set, but their true origin is a mystery waiting to be solved.
It's a coin collecting detective story. Okay, let's move on to a coin that's more common, but still interesting. The 1972 double die obverse Lincoln cent. This is one a lot of people might have.
Right, this is a classic double die, popular among all kinds of collectors. The 1972 double die obverse Lincoln cent. It's got noticeable doubling on the front, especially on Lincoln's face and the word liberty.
Another double vision penny. I'm thinking I need a magnifying glass for all these tiny details.
A magnifying glass is a coin collector's best friend. And this 1972 double die, it's a great example why. The doubling is so clear, you can even see it without magnification.
So even beginners can get in on the fun of finding these double dies. That's cool. Okay, let's head to the Midwest. Coin #18, the 2004D Wisconsin State Quarter with the extra leaf high variety. Takes us back to the 50 State Quarters program.
The 50 State Quarters program, that was a stroke of genius by the U.S. Mint. It got everyone excited about coin collecting again. People were checking their change for each new state quarter.
I remember that. It was a nationwide treasure hunt. What's special about this Wisconsin quarter? The one with the extra leaf.
It's got an extra leaf on a corn husk on the back. In the extra leaf high version, this extra leaf is higher up on the husk, different from the regular Wisconsin quarter.
So it's a botanical error on a coin.
Exactly. Most people wouldn't even notice, but for collectors, it's a big deal. Adds value and interest.
Anyone from Wisconsin, check your quarters for that extra leaf. Let's stick with Wisconsin and those corn husks. Coin #19, the 2004D Wisconsin State Quarter. But this time, it's the extra leaf low variety.
This one, you guessed it, also has an extra leaf on the corn husk. But now the extra leaf is lower down on the husk compared to the extra leaf high.
So like the shy cousin of the extra leaf?
Exactly. Both are pretty rare, but the extra leaf high is a bit rarer.
Okay, high leaves, low leaves. Now let's go to coin #20, the 1972 Eisenhower dollar Type 2. What makes this dollar special?
The 1972 Eisenhower dollar, it's got 3 different varieties. And Type 2 is the rarest. You can tell it apart by the back design. It's got a rounder earth, and the islands off Florida are less clear.
So it's all about those little details on the back. I'm realizing coin collectors need sharp eyes.
You're getting it. The 1972 Eisenhower dollar Type 2, it shows why details matter. A tiny variation can turn a regular coin into a valuable rarity.
This whole deep dive has been eye-opening. I'm seeing coins in a new way. What other adventures are waiting for us on this top 100 list?
We're just getting started. Get ready for more missing mint marks, weird errors, and even a trip back to childhood with a cereal box surprise. The world of modern coins is amazing.
All right, we're back for the final stretch of our top 100 modern coins deep dive. And I'm ready for more surprises. We've had phantom coins, space coins, mule coins. What else is on this incredible list?
Get your magnifying glasses ready. We're about to see even more fascinating errors. Rare varieties, historical gems, and like we've seen, the most valuable coins are sometimes the ones hiding in plain sight.
That's what makes this so exciting. Never know what treasure might be in your pocket. So where do we go from here on our coin journey?
Let's pick up with number 21. Another entry in the No-S Hall of Fame. The 1971 No-S Jefferson nickel.
Ah, those missing S's. They're like the hidden gems of modern coins. Tell me about this nickel.
This nickel was supposed to be a proof coin, for collectors. It should have the S from the San Francisco Mint, but some of them got out. Without it, Maybe around 500 exist. Collectors love them.
It's like a secret club of nickels. Only those in the know can recognize them.
Exactly. And this is just the beginning of our No S finale. Number 22, another mystery. The 1970 No S Roosevelt dime.
Another proof coin gone rogue. Seems like the San Francisco Mint had trouble with those S's back then.
You could say that. The 1970 No S Roosevelt dime, another proof without the S. About 750 are out there. Real treasure for Roosevelt dime collectors.
I'm seeing how much detective work goes into coin collecting. Gotta watch those tiny details.
Makes it rewarding. The No S hunt continues with number 23, the 1983 No S Roosevelt dime. This proof coin, also No S. Around 1,000 exist, a pretty scarce and popular variety.
Amazing how one letter can change everything, like a typo worth a fortune.
That's a good way to put it. These No S coins remind us that valuable stuff can be right under our noses. Okay, let's move on to a coin honoring a true icon. The 1997 W. Jackie Robinson silver dollar.
Jackie Robinson, the legend who broke the color barrier. I'd love to have that coin.
It's a beautiful coin. Commemorates a big moment in history. The 1997 W. Jackie Robinson silver dollar, struck at West Point, Jackie Robinson on one side, and a baseball player sliding into home on the other.
Sounds like a perfect tribute. What makes this one special for our list?
It's special because they didn't make many, only 5,174 in proof quality, rarer than a lot of modern commemorative silver dollars.
It's incredible how a coin can tell such a story. They're not just metal, they're pieces of history.
I like that. Okay, let's go back to the Silver Eagles, number 25, the 2008 W Silver Eagle, but it has the reverse of 2007.
A reverse from a different year. Now that's interesting. Tell me more.
This coin has the eagle design from the 2007 Silver Eagle, but the date is 2008. They think they accidentally used an old die from 2007. Creates this cool variety.
A time-traveling design element, but backwards.
Exactly. And they only made about 40,000. It's the only major variety in the whole Silver Eagle series.
I love how those errors make these little puzzles for collectors. All right, let's talk about a coin that's got history, architecture, and precious metals. The 2000 W $10 Library of Congress commemorative gold coin.
This coin is something else. It celebrates 200 years of the Library of Congress. Struck at West Point, has this awesome two-metal design, gold in the center, and a platinum ring around it.
A gold and platinum coin. That's really unique. What's on it?
The front has a picture of the Library of Congress dome, and the back has a quill pen and an open book, for knowledge.
Sounds like a beautiful tribute to a very important place. How many did they make?
Only 7,261. Pretty scarce and very sought after. It really captures how grand and important the Library of Congress is.
Okay, now we're getting to some experimental stuff. Coins 27 through 31, the 1964 Special Mint Set finish coins. What's the deal with these?
These coins show how the U.S. Mint was trying to create a special finish for collector sets. In 1964, they experimented with this satin finish. They were going to use it for the 1965 Special Mint sets, which were, the early version of proof sets.
So like test runs for a new collector's finish.
Right. But then for some reason, they decided not to use it for the 65 sets.
So these test coins became rare by accident.
Exactly. They think only 20 to 40 of each exist.
Yeah.
Very popular with collectors, especially those who love mint errors and experimental stuff.
Amazing how those test coins became treasures. Okay, let's jump ahead to 2009, coin number 32, the 2009 Ultra High Relief $20 gold double eagle.
This coin is a masterpiece. It brought back a classic design, inspired by the 1907 double eagle, designed by Augustus St. Gaudens, known for its amazing detail, really three-dimensional.
I've seen pictures of that 1907 double eagle. It's stunning. It looks more like a sculpture.
It really does. In the 2009 Ultra High Relief, they tried to get that same artistry. They struck it on these thick planchettes, needed multiple strikes to get all the detail.
A modern take on a classic, a tribute to the art of the past.
Exactly. And they only made about 75,000, a scarce and valuable modern gold coin.
This deep dive has been incredible. From space to die making, I'm totally hooked. I never knew how much history and artistry was in these coins.
That's the beauty of coin collecting. Opens your eyes to a world of detail and history.
What advice would you give to our listeners who want to start collecting?
My best advice, look at your own coins with fresh eyes. You never know what you've got. Don't be afraid to use a magnifying glass. Check out the details. You might be surprised.
I know I will. This has been an amazing journey. Can't wait to see what I find. Thanks for joining us on this Top 100 Modern Coins deep dive.
It's been a pleasure. Happy collecting, everyone.